We had the wings, we had the mac and cheese, we had the baked beans. Okay, here's what we have for you now. And another one of these combination purchases that you can either go for 4 pounds, like I love chicken, I live on chicken, my husband said I'm gonna be a chicken, 4 pounds of chicken, or the pulled pork that looks amazing.
Absolutely.
Or you can do 2 of each, right? So you could do 2 pounds of pulled chicken, 2 pounds of pulled pork. So those are all of your options, and we'll let you know right off the bat because the wings almost completely sold out because we had not a lot to go around. Same kind of a situation here. And also, still all competition style.
All competition style. So that low and slow cooking that you've come to know from Killer Griller is giving you those high quality meats with an amazing sauce on this one. So you're going to get,
good.
Doesn't it look amazing?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we love here is that you can choose either or again, the combo, you can go together. But what I love about pulled anything is that it's easy for dinner. So this means that you are gonna be able to pull it out. And Bobby, if you would grab those right there, this is how it's coming. I'll grab one, you grab one.
Perfect.
So you're gonna get 4 packages. So there's 2 packages in each one here, and then it has the instructions on the front. So this is gonna tell you how to just heat her up. Again,
it's already cooked, heat meat.
It's already cooked.
Heat
so
meat.
they're coming in 1 pound bags each. I love this. Me and my husband, I'll pull out one and we'll make several sandwiches out of it. So then I'll just pull out some bread, pull out a package, heat it up, and dinner is done. And I'll do like some tater tots or some fries or something like that.
Easy.
So you can pop these in the freezer. They fit in there nice and easy, and then just pull them out as you need them. But what you're getting is the absolute most delicious meats. Let's start with the pork. That is a fan favorite generally. Our pork, very nice and lean and delicious. It's giving you that absolutely perfectly sauced texture already, so there's nothing for you to do but take it over to whatever you want to put it on. So here we're going to start with our potato.
I love that idea. Now that's a meal right there.
That's a meal, absolutely. And then you could just pop it here. We'll do a little bit of our scallions on top. And maybe, you know, we just want to do a little more sauce. It's okay to do a little more sauce.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, so that could be a meal right there.
Yeah.
Or if you say, I'm a chicken person, well, we could do that same potato, but we can pop our chicken. Look how delicious that looks. So if you really want to go super, super lean, of course, we know chicken is great for that choice. And again, already sauced for you. So then all you have to do is add a little bit of topping, whatever you prefer, and you are good to go.
Okay, what is the sauce?
Okay, so either way you look at it, it is our sweet and tangy sauce. Okay, so again, you're getting that kind of the sweet but the tang.
Okay.
Remember, if you were with us before, I said this, but I'll say it again. We never go too far in any direction, so I feel like you're gonna have that perfect balance of sweet with a little pop. It's not too spicy. This is great for kids, by the way. We really promote, like if you wanna have this with the family and you wanna make this, because kids a lot of times, if it's too spicy, it's not good for them.
No.
This is not the case here. It's just gonna have a good flavor. So I think it's gonna be really pronounced throughout that you feel like, my gosh, this is juicy and tender and delicious and flavorful. Go for it. We're gonna I'm gonna do my pizza next as we're here. What I love about the pulled option is that you're able to do a lot of different recipes with it. It makes it super simple.
That's really good.
Is that good?
That is really good.
And you said, are you more a chicken person, Bobby, you think, than pork?
No, you know what? Probably more chicken, but I eat pork. Mostly all we eat at home is chicken and pork.
Okay.
I love them both.
Okay.
So this is the same sauce. No, it's not the same sauce on each one.
So yes, I believe so. Yeah, and so yeah, and then when it's just because the chicken, of course, is the lighter color. So when the sauce gets on it.
It is. That's good.
Isn't that delicious? So we're doing a little. We're gonna do a pulled pizza here. So do you want to do pork or you want to do chicken?
Let's
half and half.
Half and half.
Oh, okay, that's always the best. I love doing half and half. Okay, so what's great about this is you may already have your pizza crust that you have.
Perfect.
You're just gonna pull this out. I put some red onion, I put some pineapple, and we're just gonna put this throughout. And then we could just heat this up for a few moments and we're good to go, or you can just put it right on the top. Again, giving you another option through the summer, the spring, whenever you want to do it, of another fun thing to do. Because it's pulled, it means lots of different recipes.
Great, easy. And 4 pounds, right? So you're getting 4 pounds again of any one, right? So you can either choose 4 pounds of the chicken, pulled chicken, or 4 pounds of the pulled pork, or 2 pounds of each individually. And I think right now it seems like it's the mixed, which is always the best way to go if you're trying it for the very first time. But look, if you're already familiar with killer grillers, you're familiar with the flavor, you're familiar with the, the meat, and we talk about being slow cooked, but nothing, I mean, in particular here, and if for everybody, because I know like on the wings, everybody was kind of gravitating to the sweet and savory, that's what you're getting in this sauce. Sweet, sweet.
Do you see how cute this is?
Oh, that looks so good.
Do you see these little breads that they found me? Are you guys serious right now?
So cute.
This is even smaller than like a normal slider to me, and I think that's so adorable. I can't even. Okay, so like you make these cute little sandwiches if you're having people over. And so what I love is that, again, it makes it super special. People are gonna say, and you can totally tell them you make this, okay? That's why we actually pride ourselves in giving you the ability, if you want to put it on your grill and you want to heat it up on the grill and just be like, yeah, I made it.
Sure, I made it.
Sure thing. But you'll find even in the chicken, I want to point this out, if we can get close up on the chicken here, a lot of it's already been pulled, but you will find in your packages big old chunks. Look at this big old chunk of chicken right there. So this tells you this is not like when you go to the grocery store, if you ever bought pre-made meats and you open it up and it's gritty,
or it's
fatty,
all sauce and no meat.
Right.
Because we had that happen recently in the little container, bought it. I'm like, where's the meat, right?
What's going on here?
Yeah. I mean, you're right showing that. Look at these pieces, like huge, gigantic pieces of chicken in here.
That's how you know it's the real deal. This is not made up. I'm gonna do this just to show, again, coming sauce. So these are, you see the sauce dripping down. These are juicy saucy. So this is for the person who really wants to, like, as you heat it up, you'll notice, so there's the full 4 pounds of chicken right there. So I want to point that out, how much chicken that is. If you've ever pulled anything, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a ton of it to make a recipe. So when you get this, it's like that, and then as you heat it up, the sauce will actually start to melt. And don't throw away the package, because at the bottom of the package, you want to squeeze that package all the way out because that sauce is in there. And so make sure that you just pop it right on top when you're done. But what I love, again, 4 pounds of the pork over here, you're getting that Killer Griller's recipe, which means it's competition style meat.
And what does that mean for someone who doesn't know what that means?
It starts with the highest quality meats to begin with. Then it has to have the proper spicing, and that is a whole process within itself, is making sure it's spiced properly. And then the low and slow cooking, really taking time to make sure that it gets to the right temperature at the right time, and it's low and slow, meaning it's really permeating the meat and it's getting that meat to the perfect flavor all the way throughout. It's not a rushed process. And a lot of times at the grocery store, like if you get those already made pulled meats, and I've done it before, in the ribs and the wings and all those things, they don't take time with it. They're rushing it off in a factory. It's not getting that flavor throughout. A lot of times it's really chewy or gritty. You're getting a lot of fat and grit in it. This is totally the opposite. This is taking the time to make sure the meat is the most high quality meat, and it's eating all the way throughout. You're not gonna, I could pull all the way.
Look at the chunks of meat here too.
Look at, let's look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. This is really important. Okay, that is a huge piece of meat. So I'm pulling this for the first time right now, and that's how you know that you're getting a high quality, really well done pulled pork, because it's not something that went through a machine. I like that you said that when you said it's hardly any meat, because that's what they do. They put it through, they pull out as much, they make it as minuscule as possible, throw a whole bunch of sauce on it, and then you don't have the meat. So when you look
that's what the weight is of the container, right?
Tricky. So we don't do that. We want to make sure that you have an incredible experience like these ladies are having right now. Oh, I got the dance. We got the head,
like happy crew tonight. Happy crew. And by the way, the clock is already up on the screen. Pork is in the lead. So if you're thinking about the pulled pork, that is the one that is definitely way out in the lead. That's the one that should be gone first. And remember, it's 4 pounds. So these both these piles that you're seeing here, 4 pounds of chicken, 4 pounds of the pulled pork, or you can order 2 pounds of each together. However, free shipping and handling on everything. You know, we talked a lot about that, but that's amazing to know that you're buying food, you can get it home, taste it, and if you're not completely satisfied, you can send it back. So it's just an awesome opportunity. I can't hear anybody. I think my IFB died, so if anyone's speaking to me, I do not hear you. So, yes.
Okay, you want to grab the cookies? We're going to grab the cookies.
The cookies.
There they are.
All right, hang on.
Wait, I got my barbecue hands. We want to grab the cookies because we don't want to forget.
You get 2 of the